Oh, hey, how's it going? Sorry, you guys caught me off guard. Rocking out to this one, Jesus. This is. Hold on. Ooh, who is this? Who is this?
This is our guest tonight.
Oh my gosh, no way. Well,
Plus one.
hey there, everybody. This is the local show.
Hi.
There's Joe, everybody. Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, it's me.
And the lovely Shayna, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hola.
There we go. And yeah, we're the local show, and we kind of do stuff that is local to the Ventura County area. We try to feature amazing musicians and entertainers of all types. Comedians. If you got a unicycle, we'll bring you on. If you got any other stupid pet tricks, we'll take those.
Yes.
Do you like stupid pet tricks?
I like all pet tricks, so I think that's a new segment that needs to. I'll anchor that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll workshop that.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, we had an interesting night last night.
When you say it
I don't
like
know
that, it sounds like
we had
trouble
or just yeah. I'm not even going to go there. It
I
sounds
feel like
we
there
had
was no trouble. But
there was no trouble. There was a lot of fun though.
there was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Which is also interesting.
I feel like we're all still half asleep.
I am.
I know that's how I feel.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's yeah. It's I think we went to bed at 3:30, which is
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. What time did you get home, Joe?
I was chilling by about 4 a.m., 4:15.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't feel like it because it was like a rad adrenaline rush from what we'd been working on.
Yeah.
And then this morning, when I tried to wake up, my body was like, "No, dude." Did you look at the
your body
clock when
said
you
no?
went to bed? Yeah.
Did you get to sleep in today?
I luckily did, and somehow all my meetings got pushed back on someone else's end, so I lucked out a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was very lucky.
I had to go into work, and I just got home about an hour ago.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
And had to set up everything. Thanks, Joe, for that last night. Last night we were at an undisclosed location recording something. Isn't that true, Joe?
Yes, I would agree that is
Is that
accurate.
Okay.
Yes.
What did we record, Shayna?
We're not very good at keeping secrets.
No, we're not. We're actually really terrible about this. We recorded a song.
I did not record. I got
Shayna
to watch a room of amazing local musicians, and they recorded a song, and some of them had never even met before.
Yeah, that was the coolest part.
So awesome. You guys walk in this room and you're like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you." And then an hour later, you guys are jamming like you've known each other for 20 years. And oh my gosh, it's magic.
It's the power of music.
Yes.
And it was so great to just. I don't think I remember the last time I sang in a band. I sang, by the way. So there you go.
Oh, you were the one singing?
I was the one singing.
You?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That was really cool.
Thank you.
Boy, can you sing.
Thank you. No, it's been a while since I actually sang, and I miss that energy. I miss the energy of
So what have you been doing since you haven't been singing with a band? How do you keep your voice up?
Oh well, there's this really cool app called Smule, and what you can do is do karaoke at home. You can do just feeds you the lyrics, and it's like a social media kind of thing too. So you can pair with other people and invite people to join your song that you sang different. Like you sang the first verse, the first chorus, maybe you did a harmony at this part.
Oh wow!
It tells you kind of like what to do at certain parts, and I found it really cool, and it's a great tool for me to expand my voice and stretch it to other songs that I know I cannot sing on a regular basis.
Wow. And stay in shape too, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like it's going to the gym, man.
Yeah, it's vocal cord gym.
Yeah.
Does everybody that's on the Smule app, do they all kind of sing kind of like on your level? So when you get paired with somebody,
Yeah, and that's the best part is when you get paired, or you don't get really paired, you get kind of surprised, I should say. You get surprised by the talent that kind of.
so they like swipe right on you, like, oh hey, I want to sing with this guy. Is
Yeah,
that
well,
how that works?
Yeah, well, it's not. You don't date them, you know. You don't.
Just for a few
You
minutes.
don't date them, but you can sing with them, and that's fun. You know, it's
Really
a good
cool.
time, and you have followers, and it's kind of like a little social media
Oh,
thing
wow.
involved in it too. So. I'm close to breaking 1,000 followers. If you guys, please.
Oh my gosh.
Last following on Smule. Please, just follow me. Come on.
So these are real friends. You
Come
have.
on, people.
Smule.
Smule, yeah. Oh, it's an app. It's on your phone. Yeah. And yeah,
Cool.
check that out.
I will. I probably will never get invited to play on your songs because you are really good, and I would mess them
I'm
up.
not that good.
Yeah, people can play. They can. That's right. They can
They
play.
can do other instruments too.
instruments, or they can use their voice to
Oh.
join someone on another song. Yeah, because I've done it a few times too. It's pretty fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've seen people join with some acoustic lead parts or bass parts. I think I played a bass part to some song that didn't have a bass part. But yeah, it's really cool.
That's
you know.
interesting.
Yeah, so if you're out there listening and you're on Smule, go look for Bryan. Don't look for me because I have some embarrassing covers, and
Oh, you're a great
so now
singer,
you
though.
probably go look for me. But
Now I am, yes.
Now I can nail one song, and it's a rap.
Which one is that?
Ooh, cool.
Which one is that, Shayna?
It's Rapture by Blondie.
Fuck yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
It's a great tune.
And it just fits you so well.
Right? That's about it.
Yeah. Well, let's talk to, and this is the thing. We had our first female guest, or our first lady, on the 9th episode of our
That's right.
podcast here,
That was a
Nikki
momentous-
Marinas.
That was a momentous occasion.
Yeah, and now we're going to have our first guy on the show. Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. We've had a bunch of men, but this is actually our first
This
guy.
is our first guy, so
Yeah.
welcome. Our guest tonight, our guest tonight, I'm going to do this professionally now. Our guest tonight has been a big part of the local music scene for over 3 decades. Please, let's all welcome local musician Guy Martin to the show. Guy, what's going on?
How you guys?
Long time no
Hey,
see.
Guy.
Hello. Hola.
It's been what, 4 hours?
I hope so. It feels like it, yeah.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert, we were actually at Guy's studio.
Yeah, that studio that's right behind him right there. It's just so beautiful. He designed and created that studio. Right? Am I wrong?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you're right.
yeah, I'm right. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
always right,
Yeah.
for the record.
It actually has a very catchy name. And
Yeah.
it has something to do with a piece of furniture that is just behind him.
Yeah, let's.
I
Well,
know.
Yeah.
what do we
Oh.
got back there?
You want to show everybody the...
Oh, there we go.
Wyatt, look, say hi. to
And he
everybody.
got a puppy.
Hello, Wyatt. Good boy.
He's got a puppy.
Be a good
Got a
one.
puppy.
That's the black couch.
That's the black couch.
Yeah, that's.
So I think weren't we kind of discussing, Shayna, the name of the studio back in the day when we were doing the website, right?
We were.
You guys worked together back in the day.
We did.
A bit.
I
And so I figured every studio has a black couch in it, and that's kind of where that came from. It's kind of
Yeah, it's so. I mean, it's perfect. It just suits the vibe.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's
Thank
a
you.
cool name.
Yeah, and it's just it's a really comfortable studio. And Joe, you knocked out some amazing parts that you're like a magician on the guitar.
I just usually sit on the floor and rock back and forth and see what happens.
I think you sat on a beanbag chair,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
you did.
That's true. Black
You
Couch
broke
Studio.
the beanbag in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a new feature in the Black Couch Studio.
And it wasn't black. It was actually purple.
Yeah,
Purple.
Purple,
Hmm
yeah.
purple suede to go with the Jimmy vibe that I got going in the back.
That's
He's a
so
little washed
cool.
out, but he's there.
Oh yeah, no, we can see Jimmy really good. Yeah, that's how fancy the studio is you can track guitar parts on a floor in a comfortable beanbag.
And you rocked it. I mean, it was so
Thank you.
good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear Guy's lead parts. We're not going to give away the song, by the way. You know,
okay.
that is the thing that we're keeping
I
secret.
hope we can get the rights though to Captain and Tennille, because I've heard that was kind of hard to.
Yeah, that is a tough band to crack.
It is. Yeah, they're
Love Will Keep Us Together is one of my favorite songs from the 70s. I just can't. I'm just floored at what you guys did with that.
Yeah.
Try not to give.
Magician on that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
sorry.
give too much of it away.
I
though.
didn't mean to
Oh,
spoil it for everyone.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But that's
Joe
one of
was-
your
Joe
favorite
was
songs.
so magical. I almost had to ask him what his safe word was.
I'm sure Bill Benson has
Bill
some.
Benson.
He has some suggestions.
That is my safe word.
I think we all defined
Yeah.
or at least Bryan defined his safe word on
Yeah.
a few episodes, right?
Yeah, mine's pineapple.
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 Good,
Dude.
good
I
to
think that
know.
one's taken.
It comes from a viral video that was a while ago where this guy got arrested and he was clearly off of his shit, and he was just the police were just standing there and he was just kind of like on the floor and he was just talking about stuff. I'd pull it up, but I have a new computer in front of me and I cannot. I have to reconfigure this thing. I just got this today, but yeah, pineapple.
Okay. Well, if I ever hear you say that, I will know.
There you go. So,
In all seriousness, the Joe, your parts were stellar. I was mixing around with it today.
Oh man, thank you. That's really
Yeah.
kind of you.
So cool.
And
yeah.
man, your rhythm stuff that you were laying down, it just makes it so funky and groovy
Yeah,
and cool.
It was
and-
everybody's contribution, man. It's just-
yeah. I can't wait to hear the shred zone.
these people
The
are
shred sled is coming. To
these
a town
people
near
are
you.
chomping at the bit to know what song we played. I swear to God. I'm
Well,
getting texts left and right now.
So, as somebody who just kind of sat back and watched the process, I have to say, Joe, you seem to really shine after about 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of
when I
when
wake
you
up.
when
yeah.
you wake up, because I think we
True
got there
musician.
around 6, and Joe's just kind of like hanging out. I'm like,
I was doing things.
I wonder if Joe's
I was
gonna do
working.
anything. And then around 11, Joe just like comes out of nowhere, and it's just insanity.
I will have you know that I was sound checking with Guy much before everyone else came, but I didn't get to play guitar till like 11 or something. Man, I don't even know what time it was, but yeah.
You guys think about it. We put in a full 8-hour day at the studio last night.
Was it 8 hours?
Oh, easy. Yeah.
Wow.
Easy 8.
Yeah.
Maybe-
That's right.
But it felt like no,
Starting
like
at 6.
yeah, it felt like no time at all. Like it went by.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
when time flies when you're having fun.
It's very true.
But between y'all, your shooting and your cameras and all the music we made, we got a lot done.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're really excited to share that as soon as we have that ready. Probably maybe next week.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe we have a teaser next week or something.
Definitely.
We'll talk about that offline.
So why were we doing that again? Like, I know it's fun to play music, but I'm just
Nobody knows why we were there.
How dare you.
clarification. Yeah.
How
I
dare you,
just
sir?
to, we recorded a song that is
Yeah, I don't know
TB
why we did it. We just like said,
announced.
"Hey, you want to play?"
Because I asked you to?
Because we could.
Shayna
Because we
made
could.
us. That's why we did it. Yeah.
So I'm a huge music fan, and
V.
I love living in this area because there's so many talented musicians. And so I had this idea. I was like, well, why don't we get some different ones together? And because we're doing the local show and we have different people on the show,
Yeah.
we've got 2 great musicians actually hosting the show. Let's do jams together. So that's what we did.
Yeah, and I think
And we recorded it.
it might be a new series that we're working on.
Yes, definitely. We're gonna have different guests kind of come in and jam with Joe and Bryan, and it's gonna be interesting and unique, and I can't wait. It's like the local show band.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
We're trying to build. If you guys aren't aware, we're trying to build this hybrid radio late night show for y'all in the Ventura County, and we definitely source the freshest materials and organic, And free range musicians is what we bring in to this show.
Those are the best.
Those are the best kind of musicians, right?
You get what you pay for, you know.
Right? Yeah, and we don't come cheap. But speaking of the area, are you from this area, guy? I'm not like too familiar on a lot of your background, but I'd like to get to know you. So how long have you lived in Ventura?
I was born and raised here.
Born and raised.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And have you noticed anything like change significantly from when you were a kid to like about the area, like vibe wise or energy?
Totally, yeah. I mean, probably like any other area. It's lunch hour in the 70s was like there's nobody on the street in lunch hour, and now it's just ridiculous. So as far as population, it's very dense now here.
Do you think that's because people had lunch at home in the 70s and now they go out for lunch?
No, because they were carrying it around in their Kung Fu lunchbox.
That makes sense, yeah.
Like the one I had when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Now it's all Uber drivers.
What's that?
It's all Uber drivers and Grubhub drivers clogging up the streets at lunch.
I mean, there's been a lot of changes. I mean, obviously, being born and raised here, I've seen it all.
Yeah.
Kind of fluctuate and happen, and the music scene. I mean, everything. So where do you want to start?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
it's a loaded question. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, as far as the music scene, what it is now, as opposed to what it is kind of when you were getting started.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
How has that changed?
Let's see. When I was getting started, it was about 87. I was 15.
No, you weren't. You were like 45.
45?
He doesn't age.
He's really old. He got the vaccine first, everybody.
Let's see here. So, the music scene back then, I mean, we can rehash it. When you had Bill on, I was going down memory lane along with you guys. I mean, the music scene back then was so good here.
What was kind of like
where do I start? It's
what was like the biggest genres back then?
Yeah, because this is like a huge
eclectic.
beach town, right? Yeah.
I mean, it was rockabilly, punk, country, not so much back then. Not that I remember. Blues, was still. Blues has always been around. It's I think there's been a huge resurgence in blues in the last 10, 20 years. But back then, I mean, I want to say punk, rockabilly, new wave back in the day. Not that I played any of that, but I dabbled a little bit.
Yeah.
I was really into rockabilly when I started playing.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Eddie Cochran, Elvis, and just that whole rock vibe.
Yeah. What was your what got you interested in music? I'm just like you were so talented on the guitar, and everybody needs to know that because
thank you.
Good Lord.
And singing and producing and
many
a hat. This guy
guy
wears.
Sometimes that's a curse, wearing too many hats.
It is, yeah.
It is.
It's a detriment, yeah.
What got me into music? I mean, what's funny is when I was a kid, I was really into production of music, but I never dabbled into the production end, and obviously so later in life. But when I was in high school, a good friend of mine showed me the guitar, and he was a player, a phenomenal player. In fact, John Francis.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and killer player, yeah.
And I have that story about where I live with John's living right across the street back in the day.
Wow.
So he got me into the guitar, and then I was 15 at the time, and I think I learned what was the song I learned? Rainbow in the Dark from Dio.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a good
3
one.
3 chords, right, Joe?
I can't remember. I think so. Da 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 da. Or is that a Scorpion song? Yeah. Oh, okay. Got it.
So
Good
I was
rehearsal.
playing rock and
That was
roll,
a
and
good-
then
We should record that.
As soon as I heard Stevie Ray Vaughan, I mean, I listened to all kinds of blues and stuff, and like the rockabilly stuff back in the day. And so what got me into music was seriously I went to a house party and there was a guitar sitting on the floor that didn't belong to me. It was somebody's dad's guitar when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I just started strumming it and just doing, it's so cool. I'm like, I'm going to buy a guitar because my friend John played the guitar. And so it all kind of added up to me getting into the guitar.
Wow.
Yeah. Back in, I was 15.
15.
That's wild.
That's like I swear to God, this is like a trend. I'm gonna say it right now. When you're 12, pick up a guitar because you're just gonna end up playing it.
At 15.
Everybody is a musician at like 12, 15. What is it about that age, do you think? Is it just like, oh wow, the possibilities, like approaching, like getting a car, like traveling?
Does someone at that age think that
Are you
deep into it?
I'm
Well-
thinking deep about it right now. And
Yeah.
I'm 32, obviously.
I picked up the guitar kind of late compared to some other people at like 9, 10, 11, 12. I was 15, so I was a little late.
But don't you think you kind of burn out if you're like, it just seems like if you're forced, or some of these kids that pick it up at a very young age, it almost seems like their parents are forcing them to do it.
Not my parents. My
Yeah.
dad was, I practiced 5 hours a day in my room, and I wasn't into chicks. I was literally just into my guitar.
Just into the wood.
My dad comes in and goes, when are you going to get up and, do your chores? You're sitting here being Elvis, and, what do you... He was just making fun of me. And
Yeah. We're often
but
misunderstood.
later in life, he started to obviously support me and stuff. It was great, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, you were
He
the...
was not forcing it on me. My mom was not forcing it on me. What was cool is just the parties. Like in high school, you play parties and dances, and it was just the scene on that was really cool.
It was a big party scene back in the day, like what in the
House
90s,
parties.
90s,
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah, house parties. I remember we showed up to this one house party. We got all set up, did like a quick 2-minute sound check. Cops came.
Yeah.
Cops
We didn't
came
get-
right away.
We didn't get to play.
Yeah. Shut down.
Thanks, Ventura.
I was
County.
wondering. I mean, it seems like that now. There's probably not as many house parties, right?
Well,
they've
now, yeah.
kind of cracked down on the sound.
As adults now, they're like high-paying gigs. The house parties.
You actually
are the
get paid for that.
Private gigs, they pay well. So,
Bring it on.
You do.
yeah,
2021.
compared to like a bar gig now, a house party is where it's
Yeah,
at.
you don't want to work bars. You want to
You
play
do
it.
those, right? Right, Joe?
I do a lot of private work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. we
Can
were
you
talking about
explain?
music.
You work on your privates a lot? Is that what you said?
That's what we heard.
Yeah,
we can check
I
the
do.
chat.
Yeah.
Check the chat to see if anyone heard that. It doesn't look like we have 8 people watching right now, and no one has caught that yet. So don't call this phone number, by the way, because it doesn't work. But try calling it. I don't
It's
know.
just for looks. No.
I don't know. Try
Is
calling
that
it.
Joe's private
Try
number?
calling this number.
Is it a private
Whatever.
number?
We have it on every episode. We never talk about it. What is that?
I'm gonna try. I think I tried calling it once and it
Why don't you
didn't
try
work.
calling it now and see what happens?
Dude,
Maybe you'll get to be on the show with Guy Martin.
I will totally try to privately call in.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
no, privates are. That's where you want it.
Yeah, right in the privates.
Private gigs.
Yeah, it's the good life. And like you said, Guy, like you can bring 300 people to a show, and nobody cares. The bar makes $12,000 that night, and then everybody else is like, okay, bye. But then you're in front of 40 people at a private fancy house shredding, and everybody's happier. And then everybody that's involved from any, I consider my gig as a musician like a service industry person. I'm in the service industry, and what you need is what I will provide, and that is the same as catering or bartending or any of that. So on the the privately contracted side of things, that's the only place that still exists unless you're at the 2% mark or 1% in Imagine Dragons or some other rad band that has 400 people on their staff. I mean, that's a corporation. That's not.
Corporations are people, Joe.
Legally speaking, yes. You're right. I digress.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get into politics.
Dude, I got a question for you.
Go for it.
As I started playing, I started maybe before you age-wise, and you just brought me to this weird thing that I hadn't thought of, and I can't remember the person's name, but I was next door, and I heard a band playing, and I think I was in 7th grade, and we went over there, and it was this girl, I think her name was Jolie, and we went to middle school together, and it was her house, and I didn't know that she lived there.
Like the song?
Jolee, maybe? It's been...
Oh, I was thinking Jolene.
No, I was like, what song is that?
A couple of decades.
He missed the letter, and
I was at my buddy's house.
fuck it, it's Jolie.
Yeah, I was at my buddy's next door, and we heard this rock and roll, and I was playing in 7th grade. Just kind of started and was like trying to figure it out. My mom showed me some chords, but I didn't really know what was going on. And there was a house party, and it had a rock and roll band, and they were like these long-haired like dudes, like Thin Lizzy.
What is a dude?
Like dad bods with long hair and like playing too loud and getting the cops called on you. I don't know what I'm not sure.
That's our job.
Those were called Hessians back in the day.
Yeah, but they were like more like classic rockers. They weren't like metal dudes. They were playing. Now that I remember, it's like Thin Lizzy and Zeppelin, and they must have been really good. And I watched them, and I'm watching all these people party at this thing. There's like a bunch of people for a house party, and then the guy let me get up and play his Les Paul after the gig.
What?
And I'd never seen a Les Paul before in real life. I didn't have one. I just had a nylon classic guitar and
It's like looking at a supermodel.
Yeah,
of guitars.
And then they're like, "Hey, yeah, just like
nothing wrong. There's nothing
you
wrong with
you can do lunch. Everything's cool."
Yeah.
And this guy let me play through a Marshall half stack, like probably a Plexi or something, and a actual real Les Paul like from the 70s that weighed like more than I did. And I was like, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, which has honestly been a terrible idea, but you can't really
obviously.
Yeah. You can't. That's when it got me.
That sucked you in right there.
It did, and it was a house party. You kind of forget about that after a while. But these guys were partying, rocking and rolling. Then he's like, "Okay, kid, you can play the guitar." Wow. And then right at the same time was Nirvana, and then I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to disappoint my parents the rest of my life. Let's do this."
Now, was Nirvana like the impetus for you?
That was. I mean, there were a lot, but the minute I heard Nirvana. And I ran and asked my mom, because everyone else in my family is highly musical. And I was the only one that was like surfing, soccer playing, skateboarding guy. And I remember asking her to show me the chords, because I could learn like a Bob Dylan tune from her, because she could do that. But she listened to like, I don't know what it was, probably Smells Like Teen Spirit or Lithium or one of those off of Nevermind. Mm-hmm. And I used to sit in her car all the time and wear down the battery, because she was a teacher and a workaholic, and I went to the same school she did. So getting out of school at 3 does not mean that you're leaving before 6 or 6:30 p.m. So I'd get all of my stuff, like homework and stuff, and I just blast stuff on the radio, and that's how I learned about music. Wow. I heard Nirvana and went, "Mom, you got to teach me this." She's like, "I don't know what that is." So I just started kind of like picking around on the guitar, because I could already kind of play like a couple chords or something. Yeah. And then that's how I learned to play by ear, because I just had to do it in my room.
Same thing with me.
Yeah.
I actually took a VHS and I recorded the MTV live performances of Nirvana, and I was like watching his fingers and where he put them. And I just all I understood was that there was 2 fingers that were doing the job. It was this one and this one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could do that. Fuck it, like it was so simple. And what I loved about Nirvana is they acknowledged the simplicity to their music, and that's what they promoted.
That's what they did. Yeah.
And
it's weird. And some of those chords, like I was trying to learn them. Maybe Guy, you could relate to this too. Like I was trying to learn that stuff and be like, I don't think that these 2 chords go together really, but like maybe they could. And then that's kind of what led me into music theory. And then if you look back, like the most commonly probably mistalked song is "Smells Like Teen Spirit," and it's because it's not just the power chord, blah blah blah, geeky speak, and it's also they are derivatives of major chords in parallel keys. However, he just puts his finger down and sort of makes like the wrong note, but that's what is so cool about it. But from a theoretical standpoint, you're like, what the hell is that, you know?
That's an interesting point. Like, I never thought about that.
But it didn't matter because it feels right.
I never thought about that, is when it starts with an F, right?
Yeah, F, B flat, A flat,
or
D flat. Those
and
are
then
the only 4 chords in the verse.
Right. And that, like, the wrong note theory. I like that.
And it's kind of wrong, but also right. It's really, technically, it's an F suspended 4.
Right.
And then a B flat, and then an A flat suspended 4, and then a D flat. Now, the common
we'll just let
thing,
you guys talk.
This is why Kurt was such a genius. That
unintended genius.
Just felt it and knew it. Was that there's one note that's in both of those 2 sections of chords that's a common tone, and one is
it's
one
like,
works and one kind of doesn't, but then you hear it and you go, that's the coolest song I've ever heard.
It's like familiar and then like stranger.
Yeah.
You know, coming together, and it's like introducing someone to something new. Is what I felt. It was unlike anything I've ever heard.
Yeah, and that was that clicking point. It was that time that in the house party, and then it was kind of just being bored and sitting and wearing down the battery in my mom's car, and I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. And they were like, oh, man, this is a terrible idea. And they still say that, but nothing's really changed.
Yeah.
Sorry for the music theory.
Sorry about that.
Even though they were musicians, they tried to steer you away from that?
They always helped me. They were extremely supportive. I just don't think they understood that it was actually going to like go this long. And you know, at the time, like by the high school and stuff, I had a record deal and I was making money as a musician, like and traveling and all this stuff. And you know, I sort of like you, I've been able, or like all of us, we've been able to sort of watch the demise of like the working class musician, which I'm like a plumber of guitars and, you know,
plumber of
music
guitars
production. Yeah, like I can get it done, you know. That's what I always wanted to be, but you know, I should have probably been a doctor.
So wait, you wanted to be a plumber?
No, a plumber of guitars.
How does that
music.
Work?
No, I'm confused. Call me and I'll get it done kind of guy. That's always what I wanted to
What
be.
did you want to be, Guy?
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Did you want to be a plumber of guitars too?
I don't know what that is.
I'm still trying to.
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
I'm trying to find my pen to figure out like if I need to write this down.
So Bill Benson and Pete chiming in that it looks like I fell asleep. It's because I went to bed at like 3:30 in the morning and woke up at 7.
Sorry.
You woke up at 7?
You woke up at 7?
How did you do that?
I had to. It's called an alarm clock.
Yeah.
And no choice in the matter.
I snoozed for 30 minutes, but I had to get up. So.
Oh, isn't those snoozing minutes like the best? I mean,
I don't know. It's hit and miss sometimes.
It's kind of torture, though.
Is it impending doom?
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes I'd rather just skip the snooze and just get up and get it over with.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Wow. Yeah, I think we slept until about 11. I got up at 7 and let the dog out.
You get up at 7 too?
Just to let the dog out, and I was like half asleep, and I had to take him out to go pee. And I was like, hurry up and pee, because I'm like, I didn't want to like fully wake up, because like if you fully wake up, it's really hard to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So then I ran back upstairs and went back to sleep.
You zombied it.
I totally did.
Full zombie.
I don't even know if I had clothes on. I don't know.
I didn't even know where you were. I was just fast asleep. We spent a lot of energy. Yeah.
Late night, early morning.
Yeah.
So my dog rewarded me since I got to sleep in, he decided to destroy the pizza box from last night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I found shredded.
Did he eat the pizza?
Yeah.
I think he did eat a little bit.
Damn it! I was looking for leftovers.
I had most of it put away.
I think we're all animal. We're all animal. We all have animals. I was gonna say owners, but for the woke people out there, I don't want to say we own these dogs.
They own us.
They own us.
They totally own us.
We work for them.
But I think, do you think like having an animal in your life is the secret to happiness or struggle?
Honestly,
ups and downs.
I've thought about this a lot because I've always had animals.
Yeah.
Either cats or dogs or sometimes both and multiples. And
was that because you grew up with them and that was familiar? Like that was like a familiar family thing?
I mean, I have to say, I've had pets that have just been like the biggest stress for me. And, I had one dog that just between things that he destroyed and deposits I had to pay, I spent like $20,000 just dealing with that dog and his damage. But he was the greatest dog.
How can you not?
I loved him.
How can you not like a dog? I mean, come on.
So Guy has a really great dog.
Yeah, he does.
He's awesome sauce.
What breed is Wyatt?
He's part terrier and part, I guess he's got Chihuahua in him and some other mix. I don't know what his dad was, but his mom was a terrier. And he's like the most handsome, intelligent little guy. He's pretty cool.
So
He's a big-looking Chihuahua. I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
look at that guy.
And his temperament is so sweet too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just a snuggler, and he's a lover and cool dude. He's half human, I think.
Yeah, I think he might be, man.
Well, you know how they say that some people tend to, I don't know if it happens immediately or at some point after you've had an animal for a while. I think it's usually dogs. But either the dog starts to look like the owner or the owner starts to look like a dog.
Ooh.
And the other day, Guy, you posted a picture of you and Wyatt, and I'm looking at the two of you. I'm like, you guys look alike.
Oh, interesting.
And I mean, that's a compliment, obviously.
Growing old together. Somebody commented on that.
How old are you in dog years, Guy?
Dog years. I don't know. Do I have to multiply that by 7?
It's too much math. Didn't have any sleep.
I'm 350 years old.
Dude, you look really nice.
I know. No, but seriously, Guy, we're not going to reveal your age or anything, but you are an amazing specimen of genetics. Not specimen that I'm gonna want to be attracted. I mean, I'd swipe right. Fuck it.
Are you okay? So you can have Guy. I want Wyatt. That's what I want out of this.
All right.
Deal.
All right. We'll snuggle with both of them.
Joe's getting a good end of the deal.
Yeah, I am. Totally.
So, Guy, what was your first band?
My first band, the Threads, in high school, man.
The Threads. That's
Threads.
cool.
Wow,
And you know what? Circling back to my influences as a kid, you know who came up with that name? Was my friend John Francis.
Dude.
Yeah, and because we hung out in high school, and he showed me the ropes on the guitar, and Bill Benson. So, and we were coming up with names for our band, and he's like, "How about the Threads?" And I'm like, that is really cool. So that was it. Yeah,
that's a cool name, and it's funny that John Francis keeps coming up. So we got to bring him up just really quickly.
Yeah.
Clearly an excellent guitar player of all different shapes and sizes and styles of music. He was actually the first guitar player or guitar teacher that I had as a kid, and I just wasn't ready for that kind of...
Was that at Heck?
Yeah, at Heck Music.
Yeah.
And I had maybe a month or two, and it wasn't my thing. At that time, I wasn't ready. I was too little. I was like 8th grade or something. Mm-hmm. But then later on, he and I have been teaching on and off together or sharing different types of areas for so long together. And so just to shout out to John Francis if you need lessons or gigs, just because it keeps coming up.
John Francis.
Yeah. That's
when
cool.
I was learning from him, he was just a phenomenal like jazz player, rock player, flamenco guitar, and I'm just like, and so we're listening to some rock stuff, and he's teaching me the chords on it. And I said, how? And there's a solo that came on. I said, how long until I can do that? And he goes, about a month. I'm like, sweet. I mean, I was so stoked to hear that. And I don't know if that happened, but we had some good times playing.
That's cool, man. Sorry to interrupt. I just had to give a shout out to him because he keeps coming up in the conversation.
Yeah, he's a good guy too.
He's a good dude. Yeah.
What are your favorite? Well, not right now, obviously, but what were your favorite spots to play in Ventura? I gotta know where I need to go see bands when they open up. So, what was your favorite spot to play?
Well, they're no longer there.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're
not
not
there.
be there anymore.
Yeah, I mean Nickleby's and Charlie's back in the day.
Yeah.
What was so good about them? Like, was it the energy? Was
okay. So we'll start with Charlie's. Charlie's was Charlie's is now where Aloha. Charlie's is where Aloha Steakhouse is now.
Yeah.
And right next to the Holiday Inn.
That's a great location.
Right on the promenade. Yeah.
Dude, the vibe. It was tiny. It was super personal. The vibe there was cool. It was just a hang. And it wasn't the type of hang like the sewer or something where you go in and there's fights every 2 hours. Charlie's was just I mean, they had their share of drama, but it was just a cool place. And that's kind of where I got my start back in the day. Me and Scotty Morris from Voodoo Daddy, he was a trio back then. He didn't do big band back then.
Yeah.
So we would exchange stories about playing there and stuff. So Charlie's was just that. It wasn't a dive. It was a local music hub. It was really cool.
Ooh,
and then later on, I don't know, I can't remember how many years later, Nickleby's kind of popped up, and that was more of a bigger spot, a little higher end than Charlie's.
right.
They took care of their people. There was a green room off to the side of the floor that you played there, Joe, didn't you? Did you play at Nickleby's?
Oh, about both, yeah.
Yeah.
And Nickleby's the most. I was like 16, 17 sneaking in that spot, and they
and the green room was awesome.
Yeah, they would tell me, because I was so little at that point. You know, you go up the crazy freight elevator on the side. I can't remember that road, but you go up the big freight elevator. You load in your stuff.
Oak Street.
Yeah, I think Oak Street.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I'd play, and then some big old guy would always come up to me, or the manager, whoever, and be like,
"Okay, a big old guy.
If you're not on stage and I find you anywhere aside from the green room, which was after the smoking room, you had to walk through the smoking room to go to the green room, that like I will throw you out." I was like, okay, cool. And I was used to that from LA stuff, but to do that in your own hometown was so fun. And then like I remember turning 21 and being like, I'm gonna buy a drink at this gig. You know, it was like after 4 years of doing it underage and behaving myself.
Are you guys familiar with the late Alan? I can't pronounce his last name, but he had a band called BB Chungking and the Buddha Heads.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alan starts with an M, and I can't pronounce it. But anyway, he passed away some years ago. But one of my most memorable gigs there is I opened for his band there. He told me to leave my amp on stage, and Alan was kind of a hero of mine just because he's just a phenomenal player. And
nuts.
And so the place was packed. Alan asked me to jump on stage, and we did this song together, a couple songs. And the place was packed, and it wasn't the type of place where everyone's just talking and doing their thing. Most of the time they were there to watch the music, so it was all eyes on the stage, and we were jamming, and Alan looks at his band and goes like this, and we just did this back and forth guitar duo thing, and that was just it was so cool. It was just one of my most memorable gigs there because Alan, he was the guy back then.
Yeah, no, he's a ledge, and unfortunately passed away in 2015. Ellen Miracatani, but
Miracatani.
Yeah,
there you go.
If you Google, and I've had the fortune of playing a little bit with him as well. And holy smokes, can he play? You know, he was just so good, and I was terrified. But then, you know, he's such a nice dude. But that music, he's a kind of a guitar legend. Born in '55 and passed away in 2015 too soon.
Wow.
But yeah, BB Chung King and the Buddha Heads.
And then later in life, he just went by the Buddha Heads. I think he got rid of the BB King.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a cool story. What a wild thing to get to sit in. Like you go to your opening gig, and then the headliner's like, "You want to play with me?"
Yeah, that's really cool.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. What was it like? You recorded a bunch of stuff the last year, I understand.
This
past year?
I mean, like released stuff?
No, just recording. Just
Yeah, I've got a bunch of unfinished music in my computer.
Yeah. Well, what was it like? We always kind of focus back to the past year and how everyone was kind of dealing with the new regulations for the lockdown for the pandemic and everything. But did you have any interesting experiences with opening a studio during the pandemic?
I actually opened it, I mean, pretty much right when it hit.
Yeah,
when I was kind of done with it. And then it
was last night the first chance that you've had to record a live band?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably the third chance.
Okay.
That's about right.
I mean, that's not a lot for your beautiful studio. I mean, like, it was kind of a bummer, but I was able to get in here and get to know the room and get to know my new workflow in here, and so it was actually a kind of a blessing without going full balls to the wall with come on in everybody, let's record. I was able to get to know the lay of the land and signal chains and What bands did you record?
Let's see. As of late, my last project in here was Jaden Secor. Cool little 18-year-old kid. He might be 19 now. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Great player. He's kind of a blues strat guy. He did an EP in here, which is now on Spotify. Oh, no, cool. Who else was in here? There's a guy named Court Kellum that's currently doing some singles, and according to him, he's got a list of music he wants to keep recording in here.
Nice.
And then
that's great.
I'm forgetting about somebody.
It's all right. We'll edit it later.
Yeah. I can't remember.
We're all running kind of slow tonight.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
Nobody's had any sleep at all. So if you're watching, just forgive us. Just stick around. The clips will be amazing.
They're going to be the best part of the show.
Yes.
Especially Joe, because I mean, just look at Joe, everybody.
Where am I?
See, he never knows where he is, but we know where he is.
I'm like a wind-up toy.
Well, you're so chill and cool, Joe. You kind of have the same temperament all the time. So it's like, is Joe happy? Is Joe sleepy?
It's kind of like
we don't know. He's always kind of the same.
It's kind of like figuring out a cat, you know?
What?
Really? Wow.
You're going to say this to a person whose best friend is a dog.
That's why I did it.
I'm highly offended.
That's why I did it.
And now you've gotten me mad.
Well, this is a great clip, isn't it?
Oh.
What's going on over here?
What is that?
Yeah.
That's Joe.
Is it?
What? It's kind of blurry.
Oh.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Oh, was there...
Is that a video?
Yeah, this camera's washing it out.
Oh, no.
Am I super shredding some
yeah.
guitar parts?
You'll have to send that to us. We'll put it in the clip.
Oh,
Another
no.
one.
Oh no! What's that one? Oh, look at that! That was a good one.
Wow,
That's how you
pretty
slip
cool.
and hurt yourself.
Here's another one of Joe.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't see it. But
Sitting on a floor, turning knobs.
those will be the
on the
actual.
floor babysitting the stressor.
Yeah.
Those will be actual pictures in the clips.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to be more animated.
Oh my
I didn't know this was therapy hour, but whatever.
Jesus Christ.
No, it was just fun last night.
It's bananas. But we actually came away with a product, which was really cool.
Yeah. I do have to mention one other venue back in the day that was so cool, and it was a place called Joe Daddy's. I don't know.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you remember that?
It wasn't at the end of Main Street on the right.
Santa Clara. No, that was Midnight Hour.
Oh, Joe Daddy's was.
Stay clear of that place if you could. But
yeah.
Is that where Ventura Beach Club is now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Joe Daddy's. Yeah, that's right.
Joe Daddy's. Yeah, that place was. What is it now? It's the Tavern now.
It's the Tavern. That's right.
Yeah, and
cool.
a guy by the name of Mark Brockway was a bartender there, and a guy named Jimmy was the manager, I think. But it was just that place was another. Because Mark kind of managed the place, and he ran it like a Cajun blues style supper club, and he knew how to manage it right. And so he'd get in it was all blues that played there primarily.
Wow.
It was kind of the roots thing.
It was cool. I remember Jimmy, the bartender, going, "I love it when Guy Martin Band plays here because I pay my rent the next day."
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
We would like to pay our rent too. Speaking of,
you should come play here.
So your first band was the Threads, and then now I think you told me your second band was Rude Mood. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was highly into Stevie Ray Vaughan at that time, and I did primarily Stevie Ray covers.
Yeah.
And I said I'm going to name my band after one of his songs, so that's what I did.
Yeah. So we actually did something really cool. We were talking, and you shared with me some of your old homemade like band flyers for your Rude Mood gigs, and they looked so cool. It was like the best art that I'd seen. It was like super.
I have to give credit to Jason Frazier for those flyers because
Jason Frazier did that.
He's the one that back in the day. I think he was going to VC at the time, and he would always tell me, "Bring me let me do your flyers." And he'd do all the old school cut and paste, and they just came out really cool because he's very creative.
Wow, I had no idea because I was in probably high school at that time and watching. I would go like find you guys playing, but I wasn't allowed in the bar, and like I could hear you guys playing, and I used to go to Bombay in the back window to like learn music. And sit on the street and watch it. And then I didn't meet Frazier for a long time after that, but that guy's like, if I had to pick like one dude that could build anything you need, like with wood or metal, and be hilarious and be artistic and also
drops F-bombs.
And yes, say a lot of F words. So now I'm going on number 5. If someone tries to fight me, he will just like flick them like a mosquito. It'd be Jason Frazier. So
is he Mr. Miyagi?
He's a cowboy, the real kind.
Oh, cowboy. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding. I didn't know he did those videos, man. That's
he did the
artwork. Yeah.
Well, he had some really cool art skills, and it's just amazing that's pre-Photoshop because I'm a graphic designer and I only know how to do things in Photoshop. So when you showed me those, I was like, those would make such cool T-shirts. And we talked about how much we love like nostalgic things, and so if you're tuning in, you can actually go see these band flyers on shirts. We have them in the local shop.
Yeah, oh wow, there you go.
Yep.
Wow.
So localshop.net, you can go look up T-shirts from Rude Mood, and
nice.
they're pretty true to the actual flyers. So something nostalgic for the area.
And then I remember Charlie's back in the day, their final show. Did you do a shirt out of that one?
We did, yes.
Yeah, that's such a.
I believe that one.
Nostalgic flyer because it's got. Redheads, my band,
right?
Voodoo Daddy. And
wow, that would be a great shirt.
I think JD's Last Ride
says
Ariel, which is Eric Lemaire's old
Eric
band.
Lemaire's band, yeah.
So those are the good days.
Oh, that was the good days, man. Damn it.
You all you viewers are with me right now. I'm just hearing these names and I'm just trying to pick them up from the floor.
Just name dropping.
That Joe is just
dropping
everybody,
all the names,
including wine. By the way,
you realize I know Bryan Ferguson.
Your podcast is the local show, so we got to talk about all the.
We got to go local.
Well, it's perfect because Bryan is new and he wants to learn about the local scene.
Yeah.
Joe's been here his entire life, so he knows everything about the local scene.
I was 6, but most of my life.
I've been
7
here
or
about
something.
12 years, so I know a little bit about the local scene. So yeah, I think it's a really good mix. And then of course we try to get guests who can, really kind of educate us about the past and the scene. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ventura's a super cool hub of music, and
so
a lot of talent here.
We're gonna take a quick little break. Are you able to stick around for like another, say half an hour?
Yeah.
Is that great? Okay.
So
awesome. Excellent. Thank you so much.
We'll let you go to bed soon.
Yeah. Well,
I'm fine. Yeah.
We need to go to
I'm
bed.
gonna do some mixing when we're done here.
Wow.
I'm gonna come over.
Oh God.
You should.
Oh my God.
Not for mixing. I just want to hang out with Wyatt.
You can lay on the couch with them.
I could do, and then I'll just be like, no, that's sick. Okay, cool. We're gonna go back to bed. Yeah.
So when we come back from our break, we're actually going to play a fun game with you. So we'll talk about it more here in a few minutes when we come back.
Wow. Okay. So, I got to mention before we go to break, we have this local shop sponsor. It's not on the local shop, but it is a local company, right? Am I mistaken?
It is a local company.
Okay. And this is called.
What is that on your shirt?
Well, this is an amazing graphic design.
I like how
thing.
you're stretching it.
I'm stretching it and trying to cover every inch of my skin right now. We should just show a photo. Okay.
Well, I need some context because I might buy one.
Well, this shirt in particular, right? Anyone can play guitar.
That's not true, but I like the idea. I like the
don't
idea.
you get okay? So that is actually a reference to the Radiohead song.
It's a That's right. It's a Radiohead
because
reference.
it says in small letters below. So it says anyone can play guitar, and then at the bottom it says, and they won't be a nobody anymore. So it's just like the song.
Yeah.
But it's like an astronaut playing guitar?
Yeah. It's like anyone can.
That's pretty funny.
Even in space. It's with Elon's company up there.
So where did you get that?
Well, I got this from a special someone who ordered it from a special website.
Do you have like a .com or something that?
Shayna.
I'm going to do it right now.
That's from a local business. They have an Etsy shop, and it's called deepcutclothing.com.
There you go.
That's cool.
There's all kinds of T-shirts on there that are like cool references to songs that you like. There's like Bowie stuff. There's Tool stuff, and a lot of Radiohead, and I think maybe some 9 Inch Nails stuff. Yeah, so it's really cool. It's kind of a different take on a normal band T-shirt. It's not just having the band's logo, but this is like more for deep cuts. Like if you're a fan, the deep cuts. You get it. So if you don't get it, you probably won't want the shirt.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick break. We don't have any ads set up for this computer right now. I'm so sorry, but we are gonna play Guy Martin's music during the break, and we will be right back after these messages. Please don't go anywhere.
Wait, one thing.
What?
Talking about
Joe
T-shirts.
has a question.
Joe has
I always have a question at the most inopportune time.
Yes, Joe.
First of all, when is my driver coming? No. No, so we're talking about T-shirts. I love that, and I love that kind of play on words thing. And then Guy, we don't have to talk about it now, but Guy's got a really cool shirt on, and I have two of what he's talking about with this shirt, and it's kind of like a weird thing that most people would never see.
Well, it's a VU meter.
But
Come on, VU meters are the
okay,
best.
you ruined it.
We have them right there.
I know.
Where
but
did you get your shirt, guy? That's really cool.
All right,
Yeah, where'd
fine,
you
we'll
get
just
your
talk about
I don't know
now.
what it means, but it looks cool.
Hey,
Way to blow the segment.
this is called "Where'd you get your shirt?"
This is one of those shirts that come up in your Instagram feed because they have algorithms that pique your interests.
Because
So-
you bought a
I'm like,
real one.
I
and
want
then-
that,
Your
so I
interests.
ordered it.
So it's from Wish.
Pardon me?
Is it from Wish?
I don't remember.
Can you real quick before break? Can you explain what a VU meter does? Because I feel like the needle is kind of like
In the
almost
red?
nailing it, but maybe a little
Kinda in the
gnarly.
red.
Yeah.
Well, he's up to
Oh
11.
yeah, it's pushing the little. That's where you want it, right there. That's
Yeah.
the
Sweet
sweet spot.
spot.
Where am I?
Up
Right.
to
Yep, right there.
guy
hard to
is up
It's hard
to
to work
11.
backwards here. Yeah, so that's the sweet spot of pretty much where you want to push your
I
signal.
think you just pointed to your nipple.
I did.
You said that's the sweet spot, and you pointed to your nipple.
That's the sweet spot right there.
Someone commented, it still trips me out that Brian's arm can stretch across room panels. Isn't this amazing? Wow. It's like a magic trick.
You have these weirdly long arms, you know? I'm at a different location.
You are
Yeah.
in the Bombay room.
Yeah, I am. And I'm vaccinated, so it's cool.
You are,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
And neutered.
And neutered. Yeah. Oh, I was neutered many years ago. That's for sure. Bye.
Bye.
We'll be right back,
We'll
guys.
be right back, everybody.
Looks of an angel, but the devil's in his soul. From the day we met, I knew I'd lose control. Feel of her touch sets my heart on fire. Fueled by addiction, burned by desire. Inside my head, telling me things about the signs I read. This broken heart that I'm feeling comes deep from within. I'm losing my best friend. Came on so strong with your little girl. Whoa, little girl, that look in your eyes make you all mine. Whoa, little girl. Whoa, little girl, that is mine. I'll make you all mine. Little girl.
Sorry, everybody. We didn't know that was a Christmas song. But happy Christmas to every one of you out there. Who is this?
Is this your side project guy? I like this. It makes me want to go to sleep right now.
Is this yours?
So that's the wonderful world of Spotify getting me confused with another Guy Martin.
No.
There's another Guy Martin?
I told you this wasn't Guy Martin.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
I like this stuff.
Oh, shh.
Shh. Stop it.
You're not supposed to. We want this Guy Martin.
They fixed it. They fixed it early on.
Are we gonna have to pay him royalties now? Like,
Yes.
Now it's back.
fuck
I
the other
know.
guy,
I'm
Martin.
gonna have to-
Fuck that guy.
Whoa. Okay, let's try to keep this a little bit. The children are watching.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No
I
one's
thought that was
watching
like
this.
Some weird intermission music you were playing.
No, wait. That is Guy Martin. That is not the Guy Martin that we're talking to right now that we know.
The doppelganger.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Man, I had one of those. I went to, like, years ago, go by a joeba.com website. Oh,
Yeah.
I just said my last name for the first time on the show. Damn it.
That's on you.
Oh.
That's
Now
on
they
you.
know.
We're going to edit that
Are we
out.
gonna bleep that?
Yeah, we're going to bleep that. Trying to rename.
Joe beep.
Beep, 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 boop, beep, boop. And this dude had it, and it was GoDaddy. And it was like right when you need to make a website kind of stuff.
Like 2000. .com.
Yeah,
boom,
maybe
yeah.
2002, 3. So I emailed the feller and I said, I really need this domain name. And I'd looked, and he had a website. He was using some kind of thing where that you could like put, I don't know, it's like Instagram now, where you could just like, I shopped at, these are actual examples. I shopped at maybe Starbucks, and then I put it on my website. Like, it was kind of prior to the MySpace we were talking about last night and all that stuff. And I was like, dude, I just need the website, the domain name, because I got like a thing. And then all of a sudden he's buying a house in Colorado.
What?
Yeah. And he's like, there's house pictures and car pictures and dog pictures and pictures of his husband. And like, I'm so glad for you. This is not marketing or monetizing. Can I just buy this? And I finally cut off about, I think it was about $5,000 is what he was charging for my name, because we both are Joe Ba.
Wow.
Yeah. And then he let it
Does he
go, and
still
I
have it?
snagged it. I snagged it hard.
You got it
Yeah, it only took like 15 years.
Wow.
because of the wait time of him lapsing on the renewal.
I believe so.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you got him that way.
Yeah, I own like 200 domain names, and so far nothing's happening. But I got joeba.com if everyone wants to come by.
Well, now
I'm
we
gonna
can't,
buy GuyMartin.com.
Do you have a website there?
we can't bleep that now.
No, I don't have a website.
You just promoted it, and you're asking to
website.
bleep your last name that's in your domain name.
At least forward it to your.
JoeBleep.com. Go find them, people.
That's great.
or at least try to spell my last name and see what happens. And
Oh,
You've
well,
got to
there
be
you
the
go.
worst promotional person I know.
I am. Yeah.
Well, that's why you're here.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mom.
Holy shit.
All right, so
Yeah.
Are we playing a game? Or?
so guys, okay,
No.
we're going to play a game tonight. You know, I love playing games.
Mm-hmm.
And while you were on your potty break just now,
Wow.
I was communicating with Guy through text.
Yeah.
And I was having him do some things.
What happened?
And I was instructing him through text.
Why is this music
but
coming up right now?
we weren't actually talking. I was watching him on the screen as he was doing things.
The game show music's on. What's going on? What
Wyatt,
are we doing?
All right, so
Run
tonight,
for your life, Wyatt. Run.
tonight we're gonna play the game called Most Likely.
Oh,
Now,
boy.
I don't know if you're familiar with this game,
No.
but
I
so
never
what?
played this.
Well, Brian, what you're going to do is you're going to read through this list of questions.
Okay. Oh, I can do that. I can read,
And when you read
I think.
one of these questions,
Okay.
each of us has in front of us a piece of paper that has the name
Oh,
of
look at-
everyone here.
Wow, where did these come from?
So we all have
What?
pieces of paper that
Okay.
has everybody's
Right.
name.
We got.
And
that's
and
me.
during the
Okay.
break, I
then
had
that's-
Guy
Okay.
write on 4 pieces of paper.
Okay, and we got Jared.
So
who's green.
Guy, do you have
for
everybody's
St.
name?
Patrick's Day, obviously.
I do.
Okay. Do you have your own name written on a piece of paper as well?
Got
I
it.
do.
Okay, perfect. So now, when
Oh my-
Brian reads the question, you can decide to hold up the piece of paper with your name on it, if you think you're the most likely that it applies to, or you can pick one of us.
Okay.
So
Oh, so it's Guy gets to answer all the questions?
no, we all
do.
kind of like
We all
hold up
answer at the same
a
time.
thing,
Oh, okay.
and then
So at the same time,
this is like a game show. This is like kind of like Hollywood Squares without the Hollywood.
or well, we do have the squares, so
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
We have squares.
nice.
Yeah.
Squares that are hip to be
So
square. I'm not
does
sure.
everybody understand these wildly
Yes.
complex rules?
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a
Well,
question, Joe?
No.
We are
Joe,
good.
you good?
All right. Okay, Brian. So you've got the
Okay.
questions.
All right. Here's the first question, everybody. Most likely to go a week without a shower. We got Joe saying Joe. We got Shayna saying Brian. We've got.
Oh wow!
Oh shit!
What are you holding up?
I'm gonna say Joe because he's a really hard worker.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
He's a touring musician.
He doesn't have time for showers. Like he's so busy.
You could just say I'm stinky. I sweat a lot.
Okay.
Well, okay, this is
All
going
right,
really
this is
good.
going
so
really
far.
well. All right.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, most likely to become a celebrity. Who do we got for Shayna? We got Guy. Oh. Who's. What? Wait, hold on,
We all
Joe.
said something. Oh,
You got
okay.
I got.
Oh,
I
wow.
got
We both
Guy.
say Guy. Yeah.
win.
Brian.
Because he's finally due.
Oh wow, you got
well,
a vote, and I got
I think
a vote.
Guy's the winner. On
Guy's
that
the
one.
winner on that
You
one.
got 2 guys,
Yeah.
one Brian and one Shayna.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, we got we got officially 3 guys on this podcast right now.
Well, Brian, I think you and I might become local celebrities.
Oh, well,
I think there's a wine that is called that.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well,
yeah.
there we go. We just need to drink the wine, and then
I don't have any.
we need to have everyone
spilled it
else.
on my
We need to
lap.
have everyone
Yeah.
else drink the wine too, and then we will be the local celebrities.
Then they'll buy stuff. Yeah, that's true.
That's how
I'm
that
going
works.
off of Brian's pedigree.
there you go.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
Well,
like
I
that.
do have a beard, so I know everything. All right, so most likely to develop $1 million app. Who do we got
It's a
for?
hard
Well, let's go to.
$1 million app.
Which box are we going to? We're going to go to Shayna. We're going to go to Shayna, everybody. Joe, you got Shayna.
Oh, wow.
Brian's got Shayna.
Wow.
Guy's got Shayna.
Nice.
And I think
Thanks,
we're all
guys.
set on that.
All right.
That's an easy one.
I
Woo.
think that's because I'm the only one that knows how to code in this crowd.
Yeah.
You are.
Are those like the numbers and things?
Those are numbers and
Oh,
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Okay. You got
Like
this.
zeros and
Yeah,
ones.
ones and zeros.
Oh,
Yep.
dude,
Yeah.
no.
Actually, Brian, you know how to code too.
Nope, I forgot.
We could have picked you as a
I forgot on purpose, everybody. Hi. I'm just a video producer now and a podcast host. Hi. Speaking of podcast hosting, most likely to faint if they met their favorite celebrity. Okay, we are going to go to Shayna.
Oh, man.
What? How would you choose me?
You're a fanboy.
Joe. What the?
You-
What? What?
oh.
I chose me.
Yeah.
I got your back,
Oh,
Brian.
she's
Oh.
okay. All right. Well,
What's your
clearly
You know,
it's
yeah,
my blood.
Bryan.
It's my blood pressure.
yeah.
Everybody.
Well,
There's like pills
Brian's
for
a
that.
fanboy.
I'm
so.
really old.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really
32
old.
is weird now.
Guys don't faint.
They don't?
I think they did, dude. Like the Beatles footage, like
You
girls just fall over like fainting goats. Like,
Hold on. We're
Ow.
gonna pause this music right now. Joe, do you think guys fainted in the Beatles concerts?
Guys? Really?
like that identify as males.
Yeah, like they have a penis.
Back in the day, yeah. Like when
Oh,
when that
Back
was a
when
thing.
men were men.
Where men were men. And women.
Back when identity wasn't so confusing.
I feel like some people
We're all
that
fluid, it's fine.
identified as what they felt comfortable with were
Yeah.
probably fainting.
Okay.
I don't know. I wasn't there, man.
Well, you could have been because you're so old.
You guys are mean tonight. Wow.
No, man.
You got your COVID shot first. Come on.
I did. I'm
You're so
feeling
old.
great. Dude, the Wi-Fi works so good. The 5G is killer.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm tethered to you right now. Like
I
I'm not
know.
even actually going off of our own Wi-Fi.
Joe is my very
I'm like-
own personal hotspot.
Yeah. No, it's a new service I'm adding. And then on top of the 5G.
Joe's hotspot. That should be a new segment.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, on top of that, the microchip is working so good that when I Uber over here, because we always have 2 cocktails, and I'm a safe person.
You do. Yeah.
Are you at
The-
3
the-
now?
You always have 2 cocktails.
2.5.
Yeah.
It's working really good, and the car just like drives itself over, and it's usually like using my right arm where I got the shot. So
Right.
it's,
Nice.
yeah, it's really
pretty
cool.
It's like a bionic thing.
yeah, and I feel like that's really nice, and also
Yeah.
don't get
Is it comforting?
COPD from it. So
That's cool.
yeah, no, it feels good.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to the
Sorry.
next
Sorry.
question. Okay. This is a doozy, everybody. Most likely to be caught watching a porn. We're gonna go to Shayna.
What?
You can't get
Oh,
2.
I had to.
Okay.
Wait, you can do
Well,
2?
Well, no, I made up the rules.
Joe right there, and he's going Joe.
Oh, Joe.
And Joe's going. He's going me.
You guys picked each other.
Just because I have a laptop in front of me doesn't mean I'm automatically looking at porn right now. Which
It's brand new, man.
could
This
be,
thing
I
is
don't
so
know.
So
fancy.
Guy picked Joe too.
he did.
Yeah.
Come on, guy.
Joe wins.
Joe,
Joe
we think you
wins.
watch the most porn.
I
I'm not gonna
talks
pick
about-
myself because
well-
I don't get caught.
Oh. No, I believe that is wrong, and I will not do that
Yeah,
for the record.
yeah. You don't watch porn. That's
no,
good.
No,
That's good. You're a
No.
good boy.
I try.
Yeah, Brian doesn't either.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm
See,
I'm a
that's why I
virgin.
didn't pick Brian. Oh no, I didn't pick Brian.
I'm a virgin.
I'm sure Guy doesn't watch porn either.
Nope.
No, I do.
Well,
No.
that's why his right arm is so big.
Like that Family Guy episode with Stewie.
Right?
Oh wait, no, that's Stewie.
Quagmire.
Quagmire, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's see everybody's right forearms.
Next question.
Nice.
Oh goodness. Okay, so.
This is going south really quick, guys.
Oh, this is perfect.
We're probably gonna get fired.
Oh, from who?
Everyone.
This is our
From YouTube?
show.
What are you
Canceled.
doing?
Cancel culture.
You're gonna. Okay, we'll fire ourselves. All right. Most
Cool.
likely, everybody, to get a tattoo while drunk. All right, we're gonna go with what? What the hell? Shayna.
What?
Shayna.
I don't even have ink
And then
yet.
I got Joe. I don't. Oh, this is good. The sports music now.
So out of out of all of us, so Joe, do you have any ink yet?
I've never had a tattoo.
No? I haven't either.
Wow.
I've come really close, and
Finally.
I'm thankful that I did not.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
do something, but not anytime soon. Guy, do you have tattoos?
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
You do. Is it like a tramp stamp or where does it?
There's this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what notes are those?
Yeah.
House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, cool.
Oh wow. I have life
The gun show over here.
Can you tell I'm
No,
tired?
there's
of
this
my
one.
eyes? I don't
It's
know.
kind of dumb, but
This is life is but a dream right here
oh, nice.
on the wrist.
So you have music notes as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And what is on your other arm, Guy?
That's a guitar with a serpent, like whole thing.
Oh,
that's pretty
cool.
bad.
Yeah.
That's all you, dude.
Yeah,
You
that's-
shred,
Can you see
you're the
my,
serpent.
my guns?
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
Yeah, they're over there. Yeah.
I didn't buy tickets yet to your show, so.
So you have a few on your other arm, don't you, Bryan?
Yeah, I got a couple. I mean, it's like goes all the way up.
What happened, man?
What happened? 21 was happened.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, so the tattoo that I almost got, I was in my 20s, and back in the 20s, that's when the tramp stamps were cool.
Back in the 1920s,
For
right?
about a short second there.
I think the 1920s were a little long ago.
Seriously, I almost
Do you think-
got one.
Do you think people had
And
tramp
you avoided
stamps
it?
in the
Yeah.
1920s?
Well, here's why I avoided it. So, stop. Well, everybody was getting like kanji tattoos.
What's that?
Bryan, you want to show yours?
Kanji?
Kanji.
Well,
No,
it's
I don't know either.
this.
Yeah.
Like.
So it's basically it's Japanese, and it's symbols that
This means
represent
cereal.
that represent words.
It's actually rhythm, but it's translated as child's clap because they don't have a word for rhythm
Yeah.
in kanji.
Right. So kanji is a way of implementing art that came from somebody's vocalizations.
Right. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get something cool. I'm gonna get a kanji tattoo. I'm gonna get it my tramp stamp in that little area that I
yeah.
don't know what that's
Oh,
called.
No.
Yeah.
And
Didn't happen, but
so what I wanted to get is the kanji interpretation of my name. So my name Shayna is beautiful. It means it's beautiful in Hebrew. So I was gonna get beautiful, the symbol for that, and then my middle name is Aaron, which it means peace
What's your social
in
security
Irish.
number?
That's all I'm giving. So my kanji tramp stamp was going to read beautiful peace just above my ass. Somebody pointed that out to me, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to get that.
That's not. Yeah.
It depends on how you spell peace. I-E or
It's
E-A?
just, no, it's just spelled in kanji, so it's like nobody really knows, I guess.
Dang. We got to be really careful with the tattoos now.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
But now
goodness.
that I'm older and like I'm artistic, I want to get like a whole sleeve. I'm planning it out right now.
I
Yeah.
like that. I mean, that's why I got my sleeve when I just like big pieces.
That is very pretty.
God damn it! Why did I say
Beautiful.
that?
No
Oh my
ink for you,
God.
Joe, at all?
Why did,
What's that?
Brian
No,
likes
please,
big
for you at all?
pieces.
please don't clip that.
No, I've never had any tattoos,
clip
and it's
that.
weird because I've
Please don't
toured with
clip
a lot
this.
of guys that are,
Oh my God.
and gals that are tattoo artists
Oh
and
my God.
musicians. Never got one.
Oh my
I
God.
think eventually I'm going to have some of my grandma's artwork plastered on me.
Fuck.
She was a doodler,
That's
and then
that's
maybe
really
my
rad.
dog, probably my dog. But
Yep. Probably your
yeah,
dog.
no ink as of
I
now.
like that.
I'm the only person in this conversation that has. Oh no, Shayna's here. She avoided
Right.
the tramp stamp.
I did, yes.
Yeah, but one day I'll get something someday. I don't know.
We're gonna
Alright.
move on.
Next
to
question.
the-
Well, it got weird.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Where'd my music go? Hold on a second, everybody. Oh, there it is. No copyright music, free music tracks. Thank you, YouTube. Most likely to go to jail for doing something stupid. I'm just going to hold up my name right there. And Joe's going to hold up Joe's name. Shayna's going to hold up Joe's name. And
What do you
Wow.
have, Shayna? Oh man.
Maybe
come
different
on.
jails. I don't know.
Interesting.
Damn it.
We'll figure it out
So we
later.
all thought Joe, and you thought yourself, Bryan. Good job.
It's my Catholic upbringing. I swear to God, it's guilt. I'm just. That's how I shower. I actually have guilt flow through the water pipes, and then it showers me, and I feel it.
That's kind of gross.
I feel it.
Isn't there a place you can go talk to someone about that?
We're gonna go to the game show and ask most likely to own a gun. Everybody, most likely to own a gun. I want to say, yeah, okay. We're gonna go with Joe, who says Joe. Shayna says Joe. Guy
50-50.
says Guy.
Oh, we got two
I
guys
say
and
guy.
two Joes.
I say Guy.
Nice.
What do we? Yeah, we got a tie?
Wow.
Ty.
We got a tie.
So for the record, do either of you own guns?
Yeah. Well, we don't need to disclose that. It's
I'm just kidding.
personal, you know.
Oh, the government already knows. Yes, I own many guns. I'm from the mountains, man.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Oh boy. Now I'm in trouble.
Sorry, that was sharp in the ears.
Tickled my eardrums.
Sorry about that, Mr. Producer. That's gonna have to listen to this later. Okay, so most likely to own a Lamborghini. I think we all know that question. Joe, Shayna, Guy. What? No, you're wrong. You're wrong. And you lost.
I'm going Guy Martin on this
Yeah,
one, man. He's
okay.
a fancy feller.
You have several cars, don't you, Guy?
Yeah, but Lamborghinis are expensive.
Stupidly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like what?
your cars are kind of
250,
beaters, aren't they?
300,000?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Your cars are kind of beaters. I could see why you wouldn't want to have a Lamborghini.
Yeah, you know, you got to just kind of keep it consistent with the chill cars. And those Lambos, and my friend's car across the street from me, it's an older Bentley. But then if you look at buying a new one, you're like, oh, that's a $350,000 car.
Yeah.
I could probably put a solidly down payment on like a normal house. 2-bedroom, 1 bath in the back of someone's yard in this area.
Total normal.
Yeah,
house,
probably not going to get the Lambo.
I would never own a Lamborghini.
No.
No,
why
man.
would you?
I don't even know how to drive a stick shift, so it would
I
be
would
a
be
terrible
fun to
idea.
drive one on a track or something, but I'd never own it.
Yeah, where do
exactly,
you
a
go?
track.
Like, I'm going to Vaughn's. You're like, in my Lamborghini. Now, it's nice that the front is the back kind of thing, like where you could put your
You got
groceries.
the boot. You
But
got the
then
boot. Yeah.
You'll never get back to your house out of first gear. It's like that's not what those are made for. They're race cars. So
Yeah, they're show
take it
cars,
to a
race
fucking
cars.
track.
yeah, you do you, but no. I'll just buy a Prius or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most
Don't buy
likely.
Prius. Don't be that guy.
Yeah. Don't be that guy, please.
All right, I'll stick with my diesel wagon. I love that thing. She's my girl.
Most likely to own an illegal business.
Ooh.
We got Joe saying Joe. We got Shayna saying Joe. Bryan.
Thanks, Guy.
What? We got Shayna.
I'm the most innocent, sweet person.
joking.
here.
She's sweet on the outside.
Are you though, really? Are you?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Joe,
Dang. So who won that one?
Joe got 3 votes on that?
Joe got 3.
Yeah, he wins.
I win. I voted for myself.
Do you
Yeah.
win though?
Yeah.
I don't think you win. We're gonna say.
Hey, Joe. Illegal businesses, guns.
Sorry, it could be profitable, but it doesn't mean it has to be legal.
For-
Sorry, everybody.
For the record, I would like to say that I am not involved in any criminal activity.
That's
Yeah.
correct, everybody.
Currently speaking.
Disclaimer. For everyone that's joining us right now, Joe has no criminal record.
I don't actually. Like, I could prove it, or you could just look it up.
And that's
but-
fine.
yeah.
And we're gonna move on to the next question here.
Oh, okay,
You're
cool.
making Bryan uncomfortable. No, okay.
I'm just
Hey.
I've been on the camera way too long. What's up? Okay. Most likely everybody, to fall asleep during a movie.
Ooh.
Okay, we're going to go with Shayna. Shayna. And I say Shayna.
Yes.
Joe.
Guy
says.
Oh,
Joe says Joe. I don't think Joe even knows where he is right now. So
No, I have no idea.
Do you,
Yeah.
Do you know how the game works, Joe?
No.
he
He's just picking it. He's like, I'll pick this one.
he just get,
I don't know. I've never watched a movie with Guy. I hope one day we can.
what? It doesn't have
Yeah.
guy. It's just watch a movie.
Yeah, we're just it's like the
Fall asleep
yearbook,
during-
like the yearbook in school, like most likely. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won that one then?
You did clearly.
I think I did.
Okay. Here we go. Most likely to fall in love with a stripper. I'm gonna go with this one. We're gonna go. What? And then we're gonna go. What?
Wow.
And then we're gonna go.
Oh wait,
I think
somebody.
we got.
What do you have?
You know, it's
Wait.
Joe wins. Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Okay. I gotta clear this up
We
for the
got
record.
two Joes.
They're I
There's two Joe.
first of all,
Who's the other Joe?
they identify as exotic dancers. Or
Oh,
dancers.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't just say stripper.
I'm sorry.
that's
That
not
is
cool.
that is like
Yes.
the M to the little people. I'm sorry.
Give respect.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
What
everybody.
if it's a smaller dancer? What?
A smaller,
Tiny dancer?
A little exotic dancer.
tiny dancer?
That's one way.
Did we just
For the record, I just want to clear this up right now.
did we just explain how Elton John's song was made?
I think we did.
Yeah. Well, those types of gig workers,
They're giggers.
they sniff
Oh,
me out
God,
a mile away and they're
please,
like, don't talk to me.
Please.
Because they know I don't have any money because I'm a
Please
musician.
Don't take. Oh Jesus.
Oh, no, they hate me.
No.
Yeah, they get all mad.
You don't understand, Joe.
Tiny dancers hate you.
No, that was
the
a
tiny ones and the tall ones.
God.
Oh,
The
giggers.
started with Stop it! Stop it!
it's not a bad
It
word.
started with a G.
It's not a bad
It
word.
started with a G. Everybody, okay?
My notes said stripper. I wanted to correct that.
Well,
Yeah.
we're just clearing
Yeah.
the air on what we said, and that
So,
was gig.
So when you go out, you go to a gig
Gigging
club, not a
gigging,
strip club,
gigging
correct?
people.
Well, no,
I'm
if
gonna
I
say
go
gigging
out,
persons.
no, I go out and I play music and then I go back to
God
my
damn it.
hotel room and look at my Hulu. I don't
Is that what
generally.
you call it?
God damn
Yeah,
this
it's called
show.
Hulu. I have a whole thing.
Why do we do this?
You pay like a couple.
No matter
bucks a
how you
month.
slice it, it's still called a strip club.
Okay.
No,
we're gonna,
guy, come on.
we're
They
gonna move
trust
on
me.
to
I'll
the-
bring you one day. You'll be like, oh, they do hate you.
We're just gonna.
Okay.
We're just gonna jog on
I
down
feel like we're
We're
now
gonna
gonna
jog
do a
on
workout
to the
This music.
80s, and we're gonna say most likely to fall in the shower.
All in the shower.
Fall in the shower, everybody. I'm
Wow,
gonna
this
say
is a tough
guy.
one.
What? No. Well, maybe if I'm, I don't know,
Dancing
really
around like
busy.
that, you're gonna fall in
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
okay. I think we gotta.
Joe,
Nope. I think I win.
Joe, your center of gravity's too low to fall in the shower.
Oh, that's a
Did
good
you just call
call.
me short?
I believe he did.
My shower's that small.
Yeah, we
It's
called
hard to
you
get out of
tiny.
it. Yeah.
No.
What'd you?
Nice.
Hold on. What'd Brian have?
I had I think I had guy.
Did you forget who you
You
picked?
helped my
Oh no, guys got too fancy of a shower to fall.
Fall in
in.
the shower. Yeah.
It'll pick him up.
I said.
Oh,
Where's-
yeah,
I said
Brian
guy
too, yeah.
because he's like 73.
Do you not have one with your own name on it?
Yeah, I do. Right
Oh,
here.
okay.
Right here. Was that the dog?
No, I hit that.
Oh. We're gonna move on,
Okay.
everybody, with the song. Hey, most likely to be the bad cop.
Oh,
Who's the bad cop?
the bad
Who's the
cop.
bad cop? Everybody, who's the bad cop? It's a Shayna.
What?
the bad cop.
Joe.
What?
We got Joe.
Joe.
And I'm gonna kind of Joe.
So
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm
You
thinking
go to
more.
church, it's really suspicious.
Oh, it is suspicious.
Yeah.
very
Well, see, I'm
suspicious.
thinking Joe's more like Harvey Keitel and like Bad Lieutenant, kind of bad cop.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
We went right into
Yeah.
Dude,
kids' music.
freaking me out.
Hold the fuck on.
I'm glad you didn't lump me in with Kevin Spacey in the same sentence.
So you think I would be the bad cop?
I kind yeah.
Really?
You're kind of
Interesting.
cagey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who would be the good cop?
Not saying anything. Oh.
Yeah, I vote for that one too.
Nice.
Yeah. That's nice.
We had to go our separate ways. We may be
I
deputies.
can't play. We don't have the money to play separate ways right now.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next clip. We only have a few left.
Like
I
6 hours.
swear.
worth, yeah.
I swear.
Don't worry, guy. You'll be in bed by 2:30. I promise.
That's what happened
all good.
last night. We can't have that happen again.
Yeah.
Okay. Most likely to be an alien. I'm gonna say.
Guy.
Wow.
An alien, like an illegal alien or a space alien?
Space. I
Like
Yes.
think,
space,
right?
like just
Define
like out of this
space,
world.
Yes.
Like just doesn't belong here. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
has to be hacking life.
You're just
I'll take that
too
as
talented.
Like you are. We're not. Yeah, like I said, we're not going to give you away your age, but you do not look your
You
age.
don't
okay?
look your age, and you're just a little bit too talented.
A little bit too talented. And you
Something
have a
doesn't add
little
up.
bit-
It's
If
true.
those are all
Too many.
complimentary. I appreciate that.
You have way too many great
Yeah.
stuff over
This
there.
would be the best time for him to do his reveal and like peel the skin off.
Oh, dude, you should peel your skin off, man. See, show your real 5G. It'd be awesome.
Oh
And
my
that's
God.
kind of what I've been working on. Is just like
He got the vaccine in 2019.
I did, yeah. And
Guy
did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I
got
like
the
that because then you can
vaccine when
hide
I got
out.
the virus in 2019.
Yeah, he did hide it.
Probably sure I got it then too. For
But we
full
both
disclosure.
probably got it from Nam.
Yeah, dude. Honest, yeah. December was a
Damn.
tricky one. Or January,
was the
sorry.
catalyst.
January, yeah.
That's
For
awesome.
COVID.
That was a
Holy
super
shit.
spreader if I've ever seen one. And then by March, I was like, I might die.
Can you imagine going down to the lower level to where all the Chinese are down there?
No,
Mm,
I can't.
I didn't actually make it that year to the downstairs level. I'm
What?
glad I didn't.
It takes like 9 days. So for people
we're on a
that
game
aren't
show right now.
working on, I know, but
So, what is
I'm
the lower
interrupting.
level? Explain.
okay. So it's at the Orange County Convention Center,
Right.
Okay.
and it's NAMM.
Anaheim.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Anaheim.
Yeah.
I've actually been there. We did. I used to have an old podcast. We were at NAM.
Yeah,
There
it's
you go.
wild. I remember
There you
one
go.
time to show how crazy it is. Eddie Van Halen yelled at me and had a bottle of open wine on the floor and said like cuss words because I like kind of walked around the corner the wrong way. He was on one. He was like smoking indoors and stuff. That was pretty cool. And then
Oh,
the other
nice.
time, my ex-girlfriend, she's a little tiny lady and about 5 foot tall and very petite. And Gene, what's his name from Kiss? The guy with the big tongue?
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons,
yep.
thank you. Him and his giant son, they're like giraffes, like accidentally ran into my girlfriend at the time
Wow.
and knocked her over. And she went like flying. And we were
my
just trying to
God.
get in there. She was working there as a vendor for Larrivee Guitars.
Oh yeah.
Great guitar player.
She's a cute little short lady.
She went flying, and I had to go pick her up. And then Gene was like, "Why were you standing there?" And he's got all these like Secret Service guys
Nice.
with guns and whatnot. Yeah, NAMM sucks. Don't ever go again.
All right.
You
So
get the COVID. All
so
right.
guy's rubbing his eyes. So we got 2 questions. We're gonna
Two
wrap
more
this
questions,
up.
everybody.
Going on, I swear, I think I had 3.5 hours of sleep today.
Likewise.
Whoops. We are
All
on
right.
the
I'm
kids.
not complaining. This is great.
The kids game show.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Wyatt looked really tired too. What was he up to last night?
Dude, I'm so tired.
Was he getting in
Wyatt's-
trouble?
See it
He spent the night at
my
Stephanie's
beard.
last night.
Yeah,
Remember?
that's why you.
Yeah,
didn't
no,
see
I
him.
know,
Yeah.
but like, why is he so tired right now?
Because he's a dog.
I don't know. I think I roofied him. I didn't want anybody to know.
you mean you rough feed him?
Oh,
Rough.
everybody, we're gonna give I don't have any applause, but
No, we got this.
we do have laughter. That's not playing right
That
now,
is-
but that is not laughter. Sorry about that, everybody.
All right. So Brian's pushing a lot of buttons. Let's-
That's our production crew. We have a crew now.
They're really good, yeah.
They're really good, but they're very, just inexperienced, and I'm not sure why we hired them.
it's because we have no budget.
Interns, they call them.
They're interns, but we hired them, and we need money, so please subscribe.
This is not going to turn into a
Please
telethon.
subscribe. Oh my god, I'm gonna die if you don't subscribe. Excuse me.
All right.
Okay,
Back to the show.
back to the show. Okay, so that's not the right one. I hate that one.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
That music.
Let's try this one. Yes, I like this one.
Oh.
This is like
We're losing Joe. I think he's ordering DoorDash.
okay.
Yes, I am.
All right, we're gonna pick it up. Gonna
Alright.
pick it up. Most likely to eat weird food.
What was that?
Eat weird food. Eat weird food, everybody. Eat weird food.
I'm gonna go with Joe.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Joe.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Wow.
Joe. Joe, everybody.
You think
won.
Brian?
I'll eat some weird stuff.
Brian doesn't even eat hardly anything normal.
Oh, I'll eat all kinds of weird animals.
That's kind of subjective.
It is subjective. Define weird,
Octopus, is that weird?
That's pretty weird.
I don't actually like it, but I don't think it's gross. It's just not for me,
Yeah.
Yeah. I like burrilla, the cheek meat.
I actually haven't tried that yet.
It's
I thought
so
you were gonna
good.
say burritos.
Well, I like those
That
too.
is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very weird.
No, burrilla, the cheek meat of I think it's usually a goat,
Oh, okay.
and they
Oh,
shred
wow.
it and marinate it, and it's stupidly good. But also, if
Really?
you knew where it was coming from, you might be like,
I don't know what's
know.
going on with Brian. He's really into this music.
I'm
Dance
just waiting for
party.
my turn.
Wow.
Okay, go.
All right.
He's flashbacking to the vocal booth.
I'm just trying to get through this thing. Most likely to embarrass themselves in public. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. That is me.
All right.
That is me. That is me.
There you go,
That
folks.
is me. I win.
It is
everybody.
unanimous.
I win the whole
You
show.
won.
Congratulations, me. This is my Academy Awards. Thank you very much.
You're kind of embarrassing
Everybody.
yourself in public if you define public as, being online. Just want to look out for you.
This music fits this scene really
Yes.
well. Okay, we're gonna end
That
that
is
Dick
really
Cavett
nice.
moment.
Thank
Yeah.
you for
Yeah.
playing along on this silly little game tonight.
That was fun.
Oh my gosh!
That was very fun.
Thank you so much. That was
I think we're so delirious.
sad
so,
and
Is it
funny.
me or do I feel like we are all feeling really tired?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
There's
No,
so-
it's
something
not just
about it.
you. Wyatt, are you okay over there?
Wyatt. Come here, buddy.
Call his name.
What?
See if he,
Oh,
Wyatt.
Wyatt, get over here, boy. Here, boy.
Alexa, wake up Wyatt. Oh, there you go.
Oh, here he comes.
Come on.
Yeah. All right, Wyatt.
Oh, buddy, sorry for the slumber.
Wyatt. Yay. Wyatt. Okay.
Look at, he's tripping. He's like doing the sideways dog head thing. Wyatt, are you going to be a good boy?
Oh no, he's.
Are you, did you pan me left or right? Wyatt, are you a good boy? You want to go? Oh, I'm going to get a guy in trouble. You want to go for a walk? Oh, shit. Wyatt,
Hey,
you want to go for a walk, boy?
hey,
Let's
Wyatt.
go.
Oh, he turned his head.
Wyatt, go get your toy.
Go get your toy.
Go get your toy.
Go get your toy.
Wyatt, go get your toy.
Where's your toy? Where's your toy?
the door shut. so
Oh,
we
he's
can't.
locked in.
Good boy, bud.
Wyatt, you want doggy food? Wyatt, you gonna be a good dog? Play a solo.
Oh.
Play a solo. You'll be a good boy.
Oh, he looks stressed.
Do a backflip.
I don't know.
High five, bud. High five.
Come on.
High five. Come on. High five.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Awesome.
Wow.
My dog does Zoom too now, so you
Does
know.
he?
Yo, he's been doing
Yeah.
Zoom like since lockdown.
Wow,
He's
maybe-
always like jumping up on me and saying funny things.
Maybe Wyatt and Coda could Zoom each other.
Oh, they
later.
would. They're homies. They would be.
Do
so
dogs
good
Zoom
together.
each other now?
Yeah, they do. It's weird. You
It's
gotta
the
get
latest thing.
it-
Yeah.
No. That can't be a thing. If
like
that's a thing,
It's like
please
a
tell
dog
me.
walk. Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
buddy.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Oh, he's so cute. But see, don't they kind of look alike?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Who? Guy and Wyatt?
Yeah. Look.
Let's see that. Yeah.
See?
Wyatt?
Oh yeah.
Big boy.
Look at the goatee.
Right?
Like that's like a
Yeah, that's
straight
weird.
goatee.
Mhm.
That's
He's
gonna,
like, what is going on with this?
that's gonna be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So, Dad.
Oh.
Nice. That's so cute.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry your dog is not more adorable.
Oh my gosh, we have to end the show on a high note. And I
Yes.
think that was a pretty good sweet moment right there.
Oh,
Guy and Wyatt Martin, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Thank you
Holy
for being a
shit.
part of this, man. It
Guy-
was good to talk to you.
Yeah,
We're
man.
not letting you off the hook.
Yeah.
And Wyatt's hired. He's going to be an intern.
Do you
Does
have
he
any?
have like little pawpaw things on, or is that just the?
Oh yeah. No, I think it's just the shadows.
Oh,
Yeah.
shadows.
Uh,
Alright.
yeah, Guy, do you have any live shows or albums coming up that we can look forward to? We know we can find your original music at guymartin.com.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have anything coming up that you would like to promote?
Well, just keep an eye out for the name and the material release, because I plan on putting out a full length project sooner than later, because it's way overdue.
Excellent.
And
It is, man. We want to hear more of what you got cooking, man. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joe, you're
absolutely.
gonna, like I said, when I'm in the live room, I need somebody at the helm.
So Wyatt will kind of take over, and then I'll just kind of oversee
Yeah.
things like more as a HR manager kind of thing.
Like an
But
assistant.
just know that you have a support system for this.
Yeah, there's stuff coming up. I don't have any dates or anything right now, but you know, I
Yeah.
had the Ojai Blues Festival, but that got canceled because of
Yeah,
super
Yeah.
spreader worries.
dude.
Yeah, it's going to be
That's
an
a
interesting
bummer.
year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we will.
Well, let us know when you have something new coming out, because we definitely want to go check you out in person. Brian hasn't seen you play live yet, other than last night.
Yeah, other than last night, which
Oh.
was.
No, Guy will like friendly style knock your face off with his guitar playing. It is
Yeah.
something to witness.
Melts it right off.
Yeah,
It's the
It'll just drip
melting
off.
of the socks that melts your face off
yeah.
at the
it's
same
a-
time. It's just
Thanks,
kind of
Joe.
It's quite the experience.
it's kind of like Terminator 2, if you've seen the intro, where it just like, you know, like
Yeah.
just fucking hits you. It's
Yeah.
like, holy shit,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I can't wait to play live again. It's gonna be so nice.
Playing with fire. I was thinking about that earlier, and I was like, I got some like actual like loud gigs coming up, and then I was like, oh, do I even know how to do that anymore? Like I better start picking up my guitar again.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy. But yeah, I think we just turn everything up as loud as we can and like get fired like we used to do in the old days for playing too loud.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Can you guys
gosh.
turn that down? Oh God, I hated that.
Sure. And then you turn
Sorry.
it up instead of down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember a
got
gig
it.
at Amigos.
Oh yeah.
We were playing there, and somebody walks in and goes, "You're gonna," what'd they say? Oh, they said you're gonna have to either turn down or shut the door, and it was packed. So we shut the door.
Easy
It's
choice.
like-
It's
wild.
like
I mean-
the best choice you could possibly
Yeah,
have.
I mean with the blues, raw bluesy style, you can't turn it down and still get the same feel and tone.
No.
Who
you
does
can't.
that? Yeah.
You can, but it's not fun for the player.
Well, and you got to feel that air hitting you. You know,
Yeah,
there's something
I mean,
different,
and
like
the-
from the
yeah.
studio to that. You know.
Yeah.
And when you do Hendrix covers in your set and you want feedback, you can't get feedback when you're tuned down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I guess could you with an attenuator? Maybe.
That was like my experience with every Hollywood club. They would be like, yeah, turn down to 1. I had like a twin reverb, Fender twin reverb, and you turn it up to 2. It's just like,
it's so loud.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's too much.
100 watts.
And that's what you want, right? But you don't want it to overpower the speakers,
Well,
the magic number is what, 35 watts? That's a good.
Yeah, like a Vox or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Super
it was
reverb. What is a super reverb?
maybe 40, 30 around in there somewhere. And it gets
loud.
It's so freaking loud. And like that was the Derek's truck sound for so long, right? And he just like turned the volume knob to 10 because there's no distortion channel. And like he's got some different stuff now, but like, oh my gosh, I've sat there next to his amp and been like, okay, well, I'll be deaf now for the rest of my life. It is nuts. And then I like, like what we were doing last night.
Cutting the guy right now.
I like Wyatt, and then those amps over on the screen on your left. We didn't even use a cabinet, and your cabinet was stupidly loud and amazing. But I like having the other stuff just like going right into the studio bits, and it sounds cool.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Shout out to Two Rock.
Two Rock. Oh yeah, we got to do a couple of extra claims. Two Rock amplification. Yeah. Thank you to Guy Martin for procuring these very special amplifiers. If not, I'd never get to play with one in my hometown.
That's really cool.
Welcome anytime.
Thanks, man.
Oh my gosh. Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
We want to have you back, obviously really soon, once we have something to show everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna tease that next week and have something released soon. But I'm so excited to see that.
Yeah. Everyone just did stellar last night. It came together so easy, and it was just your vocals solid, Bryan. It's great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, man.
It's just I've been practicing, like I said, on Smule, and that's been just kind of really a big part of how I've been able to kind of just deal with the quarantine. Also,
stay warmed up.
Yeah, stay warmed up, and just I've never really done karaoke up until like the past couple of years, and not really seriously or anything like that, but.
I have some videos to show.
Don't please.
Wait,
don't show those.
Can I ask one question really quick? Because I know we're just all trying to get to know each other.
I like impersonating different voices. I mean, that's my thing. I'm a voice over person. I read stuff and for my company.
The VO. You sound good, look good.
Bryan actually does an amazing cover of Billy Idol's White Wedding.
I bet. Yeah, sounds
and Rebel Yell.
Is that the one that goes, "Hey little sister, do"?
That's the one.
Oh wait, we're gonna get sued. I know the Steve Stevens guitar part. So.
What was that?
Really?
Can we get rights?
You know Steve Stevens?
I've met him a time or two, but we're not homies. Like I don't have his phone number.
He's great, man.
Oh, he's so good. All those hooks are cool.
You ever heard his solo stuff?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his.
Oh,
that boy can play.
Yeah.
Damn.
Him and Wyatt.
When Artie stepped into the vocal booth last night.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That guy. Shout out Artie Artisini.
You're giving up the secret.
Oh, wait a minute.
Was he the secret?
He's part of the secret.
Oh.
That's okay.
Maybe that's our new band name.
The Secret Show.
The Secret
The Secret Show.
Or just The Secret.
Isn't that a
sounds
TV
a little
show or something?
I think that was a book or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that might not work.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, Steve Stevens. That's our next track. Bow, 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 do, 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 do. I got a baritone part I could do on that. That would be sick.
He has an instrumental called Cherry. I think it's called Cherry Vanilla. Have you heard it?
I have, yeah, a while ago.
Look at
Badass
Wyatt
track.
right
Look as a
now.
nutcase.
Wyatt is just ready to go. Wyatt!
Wyatt, be a good boy.
Wyatt, sit.
Wyatt, do you have reptiles
Go get him.
or cats?
Over there.
Hello, Wyatt. Good boy.
Aw.
You want to go party?
Funny because I have a pretty big monitor here, and he sees himself on the monitor.
He's like,
Yeah.
Dad, what is going on
He's
right
like
now?
tripping out. He's like, I don't want these drugs anymore. No, you don't drug yourself.
That's how we feel on the. We feel the same way when we see ourselves in.
You guys are
monitors, yeah.
delirious.
We get drugged on this show somehow. I don't know. It
Eat.
just
I'm
feels.
so hungry right now.
Well, let's
All
let
right,
What's for
Guy
dinner?
go eat, please.
What you order, Joe?
Guy, thank you so much for
Nothing.
joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, we'll obviously have you know something to share pretty soon, and we will let everybody know on our YouTube, Facebook, and whatever Instagram, wherever you know get your shit.
Oh, that stuff. Yeah.
Your
Got
shit.
it.
That's where you find us.
Yeah. But thank you so much, Guy, for joining us because yeah, we absolutely love your vibe, your studio. Everything is just absolutely
BlackCouch.com.
BlackCouchStudio.com.
BlackCouch.
BlackCouchStudio.com.
Yeah.
Well,
Guy Martin.
Without the
There you
studio,
go.
it might take you to a porn site.
You know, I'm gonna try to steer away from that, just based on like how these things will. You get
I
in a
was
job
hoping he
interview
would
for
end
a while. Yeah.
that's Joe,
You got
everybody.
me pretty good. There.
Well, we want to thank our guest, Guy Martin, and who are we talking about? Guy Martin. There you go. Thank you so much to Guy Martin
Yes.
for joining us tonight. That's so fun. We're seeing him out of the corner.
Nice.
Sorry, we're a little delirious after last night.
We got to go to bed, guys.
We got 2 hours sleep. Hey, okay. Let's talk about our next show. Let's go to Shayna with the weather.
I don't know what the weather is. But next week on Tuesday, next week we have two big guests. On Tuesday, we have Brandon Salzer. He's going to be on our 420 show. So
Oh, is that 420?
it just happens to be 420, yes.
Oh.
But
Would that be April 20th of 2021?
That's correct.
That is
Okay.
correct, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for the
where is my...
clarification.
And
have
Thursday
any
night we have Sean
effects.
Jones. So we've got a
Who's that?
Got a great line. He's a local musician.
He's a local
What does he
musician.
do?
He plays
You
really
don't know
great
who Sean Jones is? Come
blues
on.
music.
He's the best left-handed guitar player in the area.
Yes,
Oh, he might be one of the only ones.
I think
That's
so.
why he's the best
Oh,
left-handed.
That's how you have to do. I just got to learn
The
guitar.
best left-handed.
Left-handed. I'll be the second best.
It's like playing baseball, dude. Like if you can't hit,
switch
left-handed,
hit. Is
yeah.
that what they call that? Switch
Well,
hitting.
We're not going to go there.
No. No, I just meant like
At
you
all.
could bat right and left.
Right, exactly.
I could kind of do that.
Yeah. Can you throw right and left-handed? I look like a girl when I throw left-handed.
I can, but I can't do it nicely. And I've been pitching with
Nicely?
these little kids.
You do it aggressively? How do
Well,
you-
I've been doing a batting cage thing, and I
Oh,
can
that's
kind
pretty
of throw
cool.
like a little bit of a curveball
yeah.
and a little bit of just like a hit that a kid can pitch, and then I'm hiding behind the thing, and the damn
yeah.
ball like goes crazy.
Yeah.
So when I go left, it's mostly horrible, and I throw low. But I can get a few out because I play guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can bat both ways. But I only can like slug them out on the right hand side. But I haven't played baseball since I was like, I don't know.
Oh, is that what we're
12.
talking about?
Yes.
What's going up next, Shayna?
Oh, sorry.
We got Brandon Salzer
We
and
got
yeah.
Sean Jones next
you know
week.
what? We also have an interesting website
We have another thing?
thing
What?
website thing.
Oh, the producer just emailed me. This looks really interesting.
Yeah, it's interestingly enough about local stores, and it's called the Local Shop. Everybody,
Okay.
and this is where you can buy local things from local people, organically and free range bands.
Thank you for that, Bryan. And what is that URL that people can go check out?
You
the
can
local
go to
shop?
the localshop.net.
That's correct.
That's correct. Oh, see, if we had a sound effect, I'd play that right now, but we don't.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us
Thank you.
tonight. These boys need
Everybody.
to go to sleep.
We are delirious and we need help, and it's just that's way too loud. But we're gonna play the song. Yeah, this is for Guy Martin.
Is that him playing? Oh my gosh, that's good.
Yeah,
is
He's
Guy.
so
listen
good.
listen to
Jeez.
this. Listen to this. All right, as we exit.
Woo!
Ouch.
Let that roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go break into a car just
Oh,
for fun.
Shit.
This
Okay.
is so cool.
Everybody, we gotta
Yeah.
go. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye, guys.
See you later.